It's all quiet after the blockbuster storm, but it wasn't really a blockbuster in terms of a neutral perspective, but for Glasgow City supporters it was a fantastic performance for City, probably the best performance of the season. I think that's what Paul's going to say in a second anyway. He's alongside me, he watched on. It was the best performance of the season surely from Glasgow City.
Yeah, they were fantastic. Right from the first minute you could tell they were up for the game. Just linking so well, so much pace about the play, lots of confidence as well. Early goal I think had a big part to play in the victory, but all in all I just thought they were fantastic, especially at the back. It was probably the best defensive performance I've seen from them, which feels strange saying that considering they've won 4-0, but they looked solid and from front to back, and a very, very good performance, and I'm sure they're pleased.
Absolutely, and it got started in the first couple of minutes. Two centre halves combining to score, and McCulloch, who scored here a couple of years ago, set up McMurtry, and there you are, that was a fly of a start. Yeah,
it all came from the long throw. Scott Booth was saying it was something they worked on in the training ground, you could tell. Kiva Keenan's got a really good long throw on her, and the flick on from McCulloch, and McMurtry seemed to have so much space at the far post, so much time just to finish it, and it got the team off to a great start.
And at half time it was 2-0, before that Fleeton made it 2, and we were totally surprised at how well City played in that first half, and it was another well taken goal for number 2.
Yeah, that's a hard shot to take. It could easily have went over the bar, but that's a great striker for you. She popped up the right place, right time, and just stuck it in the bottom corner. And City were looking really, really good at that point, and the second goal really gave such a good advantage. It was hard to see Hibs coming back into it that early in the game.
And then Fleeton made it 3, and we had about half an hour or so of the game to go. It was game over, job done.
Yeah, Hayley Lauder had a big part to play in that third goal. I think the move in general, just from the start, started down the left back position, I'm sure, and they ended up getting put in the box by Hayley Lauder, and the finish was perfect again. And you could have just stopped the game there because it was done and dusted with 20 minutes to go, but that's just how good the performance was today. It was fantastic.
And there was just a little bit more glory right at the end, and I think that it was a team goal. Fiona Brown with an excellent finish, but it all started with one or two flicks and tricks. Lauren McMurtry and Hayley Lauder's keen to see their goal because they played their part in an end-to-end really goal. Yeah,
it was excellent. Some of the link-up play was really, really good today, and I think there was a lot of confidence in the performance, and that goal, the fourth goal, really showed it. And the finish was brilliant as well, lovely wee lob, and just rubbed salt in the wounds really for Hibs, but for City, just such a good reward for the amount of effort they put into the game.
There's a similar sort of pattern to the league game here, well not here, at Hamilton earlier in the season at home. Hibs didn't really get a shot on target, a bit disappointing really up top. Was that down to City, or was that Hibs just a little bit below par?
Maybe a wee bit of both, but I thought City defensively were excellent. Harrison is a player who's caused City lots of problems in the past, but playing up against Sav today, she didn't seem to have much of the ball at all. Sarah Ewens was quite quiet as well, who's one of the protagonists in the cup final. But you have to say the City back four were excellent, and the midfield as well were positionally very, very good, and they got their tactics right and played very well.
Well, next up then, with a 5-point gap now at the top of the table, is Rangers at home. Obviously played Rangers last week in the Cup and won. So at home you should see City reasonably comfortable winning that one.
Yeah, you would think so. The game last week, it was a good win for City. Probably the performance was a wee bit sluggish on both sides, but City coming in and off the back of this result and performance will be flying, and yeah, they'll be looking to carry on the momentum and score some more goals. And
I know Scott Booth and the players won't say anything, but job done title.
It's looking good. It's looking pretty good. They've all said it's in their own hands now, and that's what you want. 5 points at this stage is quite a good gap, and it would take something to throw away now, I think.
Yeah, obviously still 1 or 2 tricky games to come, but we'll see what happens next week. Thanks again, Paul.
Pleasure.
So that's to come next week. The games keep on coming, and we might say Rangers on paper could be a winnable game at home. It should be a winnable game at home, but you never know what might happen round the corner. We'll see you then, and enjoy the highlights of this one as Glasgow City won by 4 goals to 0.